Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Perez. Good afternoon, Mupe. Good afternoon, Monachi. Aniwa, Moyo. Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, everyone? I think the network was not good enough to start, but I think it's better now.
Good morning, Mr. Tony.
All right. Good afternoon now. So it's good afternoon now. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, welcome.
Afternoon.
Okay, so um, I'm waiting for.
Good afternoon, Mr. Tony. Good afternoon.
Welcome.
Good
Okay, what's happening up there?
afternoon.
What's happening up there, okay?
Good afternoon, Mr. Tony.
Good afternoon. And okay, what is
Yes.
happening up there? You have someone disturbing you up there. Is he trying to take your headset off your head? Wait, let him know that you're in class. Eh, tell him that you are in class. Let him know that you are in class.
He's a baby. He doesn't understand
No, tell him.
English.
Turn to him and tell him
He's
I'm in class.
disturbing me.
Okay. All right. So let us begin then. What will be? We would continue from where we stopped. What is happening? Why is everybody's camera looking somehow? Are we doing change our color today? Amarachi, you are looking too yellow. Please turn back up. Perez, too red. Turn back up quickly. What's happening? You want to spoil my eye? I can't be looking at you and the color is changing that much. It's affecting my eye. All right, so we're going to begin. Okay, Moyo and everybody. So if I see you being distracted, I will send you out of the class immediately. If I see you moving around or you're dancing around, I will send you off the class immediately. I need you to be ready for my class. Yes, please. Yes, Moyo. I'm listening to you, Moyo.
Mr. Tony. Excuse me, Mr.
I'm blue.
My network is not that good, so it will be taking me up and out.
No problem. It's not the page is not locked. The Zoom is not locked. Once you are out, come back in. I'm muting everybody now because of the background sound that is coming up. We're going to continue from where we stopped last time. This is a continuation of previous class, but now I'm going to be adding animation. Okay, so I know you already know about animation, but this time I'm going to show you a new feature that I know maybe you might just have worked with before. So take note of this feature. Okay, if you can hear what I am saying, let me know by you placing a thumbs up. We're working on animation today. That is what we're doing today. All right, thank you for the thumbs up. We're working on animation today. Okay. All right, good. So just watch what I will do, because what I want to use today for is to see your own work. I don't want to be showing mine. So let me say it again. I'm going to just spend 10 minutes of my time doing mine. Immediately I'm done, every one of you would share screen. The remaining time of the day, the remaining 50 minutes, every one of you will share screen one by one. So if you know you're using a laptop, or rather a phone, maybe you need to get a laptop close to you, or rather just convert to a laptop. Every one of you would share screen. I see you moving your hand around. I'm not ready to hear anybody. You all going to share screen. So let me even start with Timilein, because Timilein is using a phone. Timilein, unmute yourself and let me hear you. You are going to share screen to see. I'm going to see what you've done so far. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? I know you're hearing me because I can see the reaction from.
Excuse me, I'm using an iPad.
Whatever you're using now, convert it to a laptop or a computer system. Get a computer system close to you. Unless you're going to be using the tab to do the programming, or rather do the what do you call it, the PowerPoint presentation. Unless so, other than that, you need to get a computer close to you. So that's what I will tell you right now. Okay. Who else again do I see using a phone? Let me scroll around, because there's no excuse today. I need to see everybody's work. You can't be doing this over 4 weeks now, and I'm not sure that you are doing at the other end. You're working at it on the other end. Miriam, unmute yourself and please also bring your camera on. And let me see you for a long while. You've not been showing your screen. Let me see you today. You're also going to share screen, Miriam. Okay? I know you can hear me. I can see the reaction from the back end. So what I need you to do that if you're using a computer system, which I believe you are using, get your PowerPoint ready. Okay? I need to see what you've designed. You have PowerPoint. I need to see what you have designed. And if for any reason you don't have PowerPoint, thank God there's Google Slides. Go online, type Google Slides. I will show you also. Let me take myself off the screen so I can show you that. So there's a slide online called Google Slide you can use. Okay? Kobe, you're raising your hand.
Excuse me. My brother's using the laptop, so I can't use the laptop.
Uh-oh. That's what I would say. Oh, you need to get a laptop unless you want to use your tab to do the presentation. Unless that. Other than that, I need to see something. I need to see something. That's basically it. Tomiwa, at least you've been here for a week or two now, Tomiwa.
Can I do it after class?
No. You're doing it right here, right now. Thank you. Tomiwa, I believe you're ready for this. Tomiwa, I'll say it again. I need to see your work. I think excuses is too much. I need to see your work. At least PowerPoint is online. There's Google Slides. You can use the Google Slide on top. The people that I will not see their work is those I will not allow. I will not even give you a test. I will just take it that you're not serious. Perez, unmute yourself. I know the people I'm calling. I need to see your work, Perez, right? So I will allow you to share your screen, Perez. You will show me what you've done with PowerPoint and the front end designing. Answer me quickly. I want to hear you say something. I'm talking to Perez.
I tried doing it.
You show me what you tried doing. Show me what you tried doing. Whatever you tried doing, I need to see it. Ben, same here. I need to see what you've done so far. Whatever, even if it is just one thing you've done, show me that one thing. Yes, thank you, Ben. Show me that thing you've done. Okay, so let me start with mine first. I will open mine and I will show you mine first so that we all be on the same page. Because this has gone over 4 weeks. So this is what I did. You can see that I added more things to the one I showed you in the last class. Okay, this is my Google Sheets. Okay, there's one more thing I would also show you afterwards, and that's to turn it to PDF so that you can display it on your browser. Turn it to PDF. Okay, now listen, I'll just show you that one quickly. It's not going to take our time. To convert your PowerPoint presentation to PDF, the reason why you're converting it to PDF is so that you can put it on the internet. Yes. Let's say I want to put this thing on the internet now, this particular Google Slides on the internet, or maybe send it to somebody. I can do that, but I need to convert it to PDF. How to convert to PDF is like this, everybody. Listen. You go to File. I know someone has done that before. Amarachi did that, so I saw her work as well. You go to File. You click Save As. Don't click Save. Click Save As. One more time. Click Save As. Save As. And once you click Save As, click Browse. Now, this is where you will now convert it to PDF. After you've clicked Browse, instead of you to write PowerPoint, PPT, you look for PDF. PDF. Okay? You look for PDF. I will show you once I've done. I don't know whether you are seeing the screen. How many of you are seeing the screen where I'm turning it to PDF? How many of you are seeing it? Please let me know. Can you see the place where I just click turn it to PDF? Okay, I see Simi nodding her head. That means you're seeing it. Okay, if you're seeing it, please place a thumbs up. You can see where I clicked it and I looked for PDF. If you saw that part, please place me a thumbs up. Okay, Ayomiko saw it. Thank you. Ayomiko, are you raising your hand for a question, or you're raising your hand to say you saw it?
Excuse me. What if you don't have the PDF editor?
No. You see that I am not using PDF editor. This is PowerPoint. I'm not using PDF editor. Huh? After you have finished doing the work on PowerPoint, that's where you now convert it to PDF. See what I did. This is my work on PowerPoint. I click on File. I go to Save As. Save As. Click on Browse. Okay, and then I come here to PowerPoint presentation and I look for PDF. That's what I did. I did not use any converter or editor. Okay, and I'll click save.
Okay.
Okay, so now let me show you the PowerPoint presentation on the internet now, using what I've just done so far. I'm going to open it. I'm going to open it now. Okay, let me stop sharing my screen. Everyone watch now. I would go to, let me first of all open it. Just give me a minute. I'm going to open it so that you see how it looks like when I use a browser to open it. I'm going to open it with Google Chrome. Chrome is a browser. I'll open it with Google Chrome. Just give me a minute. It's coming up. It's still loading. Okay. Okay, let me try another browser because Google Chrome is hanging. Okay. All right, so my Google Chrome is hanging, but it's open already. So I'm using Explorer now to open it. I'm using Explorer to open it. Hopefully to open on Explorer. Okay, it's loading on Explorer, please. Okay. All right, so if it doesn't come up, I would give it a minute or two. It's taking a little while to load. It's taking a little while to load, everyone. It's taking a little while to load. Let me show you what I mean so you can see it from your own screen. I'm going to share the screen for the presentation. So this is it now. It's loading. It's taking a little while to load, but it's going to load on this page like a browser, okay? So it's taking a little while to load. It's hanged somewhere. But hopefully when it loads complete, I would show you. Immediately it's loaded completely, I will show you. All right. So let me just show you this animation part that I'm about to teach you today. Then I will allow everyone to share screen. Immediately I'm done showing it. Okay, so let me go to a new slide. I'm coming. Click on a new slide. Okay. All right, so. Okay, Perez said it's opening Google Slides. So let me just start from the beginning. I will show you quickly and you will see. All right, so this is PowerPoint, new one, empty. I have not done anything on this one. Okay, if you can see the new PowerPoint slide that nothing is on, please a thumbs up on screen. I will not waste your time explaining this part because I know you already know this, but the only thing I will show you is the animation part, which you will need to watch. So please watch this, okay? All right, is it only Emanuela that can see the slide, the empty slide? If you can see the slide, place a thumbs up on screen. Please let me know that you can see the slide. Okay, Kobe, give me a minute. I want to ask Kobe a question. Kobe said Google Slide is not compatible with her tab. Google Slide is not compatible with an online platform.
Yes, that I tried. He said it's not compatible with this iPhone.
Okay, okay. Do you know what? Just listen. Maybe I will give you the opportunity to do it after the class. Okay, maybe you will do yours after the class since you're using another device. Okay. All right, so everybody listen because I'll ask a question or two. And remember your test is coming next week. So this will also help you making that test perfect score. This is what I will do. I'm going to remove this. You already know that I will do that already. I will remove this and click to add slide because I don't need it. Or I will just go to home. When you have layout, I'll look for blank. Okay, so it's blank now. Blank. Now I'm going to bring in a picture. You already know about that as well. But watch what I will do here because I want to do the animation. Watch what I will do here. Insert the picture from my computer. Okay. I'll go to where I have pictures. I have pictures inside my video. So I'm going to look for that picture. Just one, just like what we did in the last class. Okay, I'm looking for a picture. So I'm going to bring in the normal picture you've seen me bring one time. Okay. One picture is here. Okay. I will make this full screen. You remember this part as well. I'll make the picture full screen. Okay, and like this. All right, and then I'll add a text box. You also remember this. So I'm going to write home. This is the things we've done before. I just want to add those things in. H-O-M-E, home. Okay. I can make it white in color. Okay, so these are things you've already done already. Okay, my Miko say you don't have any video. There's no issue about video. This what we're doing today is not going to be about video. It's just to animate your slide. So I'm going to duplicate this. You already know that I will do something like this already. I'm going to make this 4. Okay. One more. And I will change their names. So home, contact. You can see what I'm doing. Let me know. Raise your hand if you're not saying or you're not getting one or two things. Raise your hand. I will see your raised hand and I'll give you the opportunity to speak. Okay, so I am not adding the information here. Contact, services. I will stretch this as well. Okay. Okay, if you already have this, remember I gave you a homework. If you already have this, you don't need to be doing it again. But if you don't, then you need to do it again. If you already have this, Emanuela, you don't need to do it again. I remember I gave you something like this as homework. So home, contact, services, and who can help me with the last one? Let me throw the thing open. Who can help me with the last one? Home, contact. I gave you 5 actually. Who can help me with the last one? Somebody should help me. I unmuted everyone. Manuela,
The last one is Google service.
Services.
I know.
What is it?
Images.
What did I say?
Gallery.
Gallery. Thank you.
Gallery.
You got it. But it's actually called gallery. So thank you very much.
Gallery.
Yes, I've heard you. Gallery. So I'm going to write gallery now. Last one, gallery. So G. Gallery is the last one. Capital letter. Gallery. Okay, I'll just put it there. Now, this is where I want you to listen. Now that I've done this one for the first one, please watch what I want to show you now. Now, Kobe was asking, I'm going to show Kobe and show everyone as well, how to make a browse at the kiosk. To make a browse at the kiosk, you come to slideshow. You see my mouse is moving on slideshow. You come to slideshow and you look for setup slideshow here. And then you select browse at the kiosk. Browse at the kiosk, which is the last one. Browse at the kiosk, the third one from the 3. Make sure you do that. There's a reason why you need to do this. Okay. Once you've selected browse at the kiosk, you can then click OK. So what I did is that I came to slideshow, set up slideshow, browse at the kiosk. Okay. Now this is where I want to show you the animation part of it now. I want this image to disappear, another image to come. I want this image to disappear, then another image will appear. Now, the reason why we did browse at the kiosk is that you cannot use your enter key to move the slide. You cannot use the arrow key to move the slide. Okay? Aureofe, are you listening? Are you listening, Aureofe? You raised your hand.
Yeah.
Good. Please, questions, if you have any question, do not waste time to ask by raising your hand. I will see your raised hand and I will come to you. Okay? All right. So what I'm just going to show you now is something that is very remarkable. It's a remarkable tool that PowerPoint has. This is what it means. Watch me. I'm going to show you now. I'm going to animate this. I'm going to animate this thing to slide away. Okay. This picture will disappear. Let me reduce the picture a little so that I'll put it somewhere. Let me put it. Actually, let me leave the picture this wide. I'm going to bring in a triangle. Watch me, everyone. I'll go to insert shape and I'll bring in a triangle like this. I'll put a triangle here. If you've gone to website, you'll see some website where you click the side and the picture will slide away, another picture will slide in. That's what we're trying to do here. So I have one triangle here. I'll make that triangle to be white by double clicking on it. Click 2 times or right click on it. When you right click on the image, you look for fill and change it to white. Okay. I'll hold my control to duplicate it. So I can have 2. And I'll turn this the other way. Okay. Let me throw this question out. Who has seen this thing I'm doing here? These two triangles at the side of a picture or an image on a website. Who has ever seen that before? And then you're clicking it and the picture is sliding and another picture is coming in. You're clicking it, the picture is sliding, another picture is coming. Who has ever seen it? Okay, Kobe said she has. She raised her hand or she did the thumbs up. You've seen it before?
That was a mistake.
That means it's
That
not.
was a mistake.
Okay. So who has seen that before on websites? I don't know whether I can show you a website that has it so that would help us understand what I mean. Okay, Ini, I see your thumbs up. Have you seen that before on a website?
Yes.
Okay, you click it and it takes you to another picture. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Delight, you also place a thumbs up. You've seen it?
Yes.
Okay, good. So it's two triangles or two things that says play, and then when you click it, it moves to the next one, it moves to the next one, it moves to the next one. Now, this is how the animation works. This is how the animation works. If you come to it, or let me first of all, you do transition. If I come to this particular image, I go to transition. Watch me, everyone. I go to transition, and I select. Let me select this. Okay, I selected something just now, or let me look for something else. So this is in the transition. Let me look for something else like this. Okay, so I selected something like a page opening, Okay, I'm going to duplicate this to be 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll duplicate it to be 3. Okay, that means the 3 of them have the animation on it. They have the transition on it. Now, see what I want to show you here. If you come to trigger, let me come to the shape. Let me go to the first one. I'll add animation. Let me do an animation as well. Let me just do something like fly in. Fly out instead of fly in. Okay. I did float out, and I'm going to do float out from top to bottom. Now, see what I want to show you, everybody. That means it's going to float out. This picture will float out. But how would it float out? Because I did browse at the kiosk. This is what you will do, everyone. Listen. To let this picture float out when you are in this page, I will come to this triangle here, and I will look for trigger. I will look for trigger. Trigger. See the trigger? Are you seeing trigger, everyone? When my mouse is moving, I'll look for trigger. When you click on trigger, it will tell me when I click a particular image, then it will float out. When I click a particular image, that picture will float out. Okay? So now I'm going to select the image I want to click. The image is this image, this one, this image here. Okay, and the image has a name. So to know the name, if I go to page animation pane, I will see the name of the image. The image is picture 4. Picture 4. So if I click on trigger and I select picture 4, okay, when I'm on slideshow and I click this image, that is when the picture will fly out. Okay, let me go to slideshow first. Okay, all right, how many of you can see my slideshow? Can you see my slideshow? If you can see my slideshow, please a thumbs up. I'm on slideshow now. Good. Now, let me show you something. I'm clicking. Okay, I've gone back. I'm clicking my my arrow keys on my keyboard. My enter key is not moving. It's not moving. It doesn't move with any of those keys. Okay, but if I use this triangle I put here, because I triggered it with this triangle here. Let me go to slideshow again. If I click it now, you see that it moved. That's the trigger. The picture just flew away. Okay, it's only when I click it that's when it will move. It doesn't move when I use my arrow keys or any key. It only moved when I clicked that triangle. That's when the image flew away. Okay, because I used trigger for this image. Let me do it again. I'm going to undo everything so you see what I did. So let me make it 1. Watch me again. Maybe I will bring in 2 images. Maybe that would help. Let me bring in another image. I'll be slow now. I'll bring an image and I'll put the image on top of the one I already have. Okay, but I'll send it to back 1. Okay, so there are 2 images now. One is on top, the other one is at the back, like this. Okay, all right, so I'm going to do the animation again. Click on the image. I go to animation. Okay, I clicked on the image. I want to have the animation. Okay, and then I would animate this image to fly away. There's the image. I will animate the image to fly away. Okay, to fly away from left to right. Okay, then that image is here. Okay, now it's to trigger it. It's to trigger it. Let me add another animation again. It's to trigger it now that I want to do. So now to trigger this image to fly, I will use the trigger, which is this one over here, the trigger, and I will trigger picture 4. Picture 4. So the trigger is on picture 4. Picture 4 is this triangle that is here. Picture 4 is this triangle that is here. Okay, let me check again to be sure whether the picture is. Let me check if I can get the name out. Okay. I'll do it one more time. I think the trigger is not picture 4, it's something else. Okay, the trigger is triangle 10, sorry. The trigger is triangle 10. The trigger is triangle 10. Okay, I just found it now. The trigger is triangle 10. Okay, then I'm going to place another animation again. I'll say add animation. Now, this time, the triangle will come back. The image will come back. It won't fly away. It will come back. So I'm meant to use fly in. It will come back. Okay, good. And it will come back from right to left. To come back from right to left. Now, I will trigger it with another image. I will trigger it with the triangle 11. Okay, so I did 2 triggers now. Triangle 10 to make it fly away. Triangle 11, which is this other triangle, to make it come back. So when I go to slideshow, and I click this triangle here, it will fly away. When I click this other triangle, it will fly back. Okay, let me do it again. When I click this triangle, it will fly away. When I click this other triangle, it will fly back. Did you get it now? I'll do it one more time. I click this triangle, it flew away. I click this other triangle, it came back. Okay, let me get reactions. I'm going to unmute everybody at the same time, then I would. Did you get what I just did? So I do it one more time.
Yes.
Everybody's on mute.
Can you do it one more time?
I should do it one more time.
Yeah, do it one more time.
Yes.
Thank you. I will do it one more time. Okay, so now I'm going to thank you. I'm going to do it one more time with 3 or 4 images so you can see how wonderful it can be done, even with many images. Now I'm going to undo everything. Undo, Control Z. Everything is going to remove now. Okay, no, I don't want to remove the triangle. But the triangle is just a normal triangle you bring in. Okay. 2 triangles are here again. I've undone everything to this particular point. Okay. Watch me, everyone. Please watch me again. I'll be slow now. Okay, watch now. Just watch. Open your eyes wide if you know how to do it. Open the eyes wide like and then watch me because I'll be slow. Okay, I see people open their eyes so wide. Now, this is the first image. This one. This is number 1 image. Okay. Number 1 image. I'm going to bring number 2 image. Just watch me. Number 2 image. I'm going to insert it now. This is number 2 image. Then I right click and I say send to back. Right click and I say send to back. So it will go to the back. That's 2. Let me bring in another image again so you see 3. Okay. Or let me leave it as 2. Let me not leave it as 2. Okay. So what I did is this. First image. Click on it. This is number 1 image here. Click on it. Go to animation, and I will choose fly out. I choose fly out first. Fly out. So it will fly out. Then I change the direction of fly out. It depends on you. If you don't want to change the direction, you can leave it. But me, I just change the direction. Okay. Now, that's 1. Now I will come to trigger. Trigger. Select. When I click something, it will fly out. What would I click? I choose is isosceles triangle 10. That is this one. That's what it means. When the trigger means, what would you click? What would you click that it would allow that picture to fly out? Because remember, your browse at the kiosk. That means the triangle keys will not work. The enter key will not work. Your mouse will not work. None of the keys will work when you are on slideshow. So I have to let something be clicked for it to fly out. And that's why I chose triangle 10. Okay, now I am going to choose another animation, which is fly in. Second animation now, that's 2. It now has 2 animations. There are now 2 animations for this picture. Now on fly in, it will fly in from left coming back. Then I will do trigger again, and this time I'm going to trigger it with 14, which is the second triangle. The second triangle is 14. Okay, so the first triangle is 10, second triangle is 14. Okay, now that I've done that, when I go to slideshow, if I click this triangle, the picture will fly out. See, if I click anywhere, I'm clicking somewhere now, I'm clicking my screen, it's not working. It's not working anywhere. But when I click the triangle, that's where the picture will fly out. Okay, have I triggered it? Okay. Okay, I think, so that's where the picture will fly out. Okay, so this is flying in now. This is fly in. Let me check the fly out again, whether I didn't trigger it. Okay, so I'm going to trigger it again. Maybe I didn't trigger it. So 10, all right. Now in slideshow again. So this is fly in, this is fly out. See, it's fly in, fly out. Fly in, fly out. So that's what I just did just now with 2 pictures. I can do it with 5 pictures. I can do it with any number of pictures. Okay, it will fly in and to fly out, depending on what you choose. It's not only to fly in and out. You can even let it do something else. You can let it to do any other animation you choose to allow it to, not just the one I did. Okay, if I want to change the animation to something else, I can change the animation to something else. Maybe I can say fade. Okay, I can say fade out. It will fade out and then it will fade in. Okay, so if I come to animation, to fade out, see it faded out when I click this one, and it will fade in. Okay, so that's how it works. That's how it works. All right, so I think, did you see it now? Did everybody see what I just did now? Did you get the idea? That's the animation using trigger. That's adding animation using trigger. Okay, Ben, let me come to Ben.
Can you use any animation, or do you have to use float out and fly in?
No, use anyone, use anyone. Okay, but I only choose from out and in. I didn't choose from emphasis. I didn't choose from the middle one. That's the one that is in yellow. I did not choose this one, any of this one, because I wanted it to go out, I wanted it to come in. So I did not choose the yellow animation. I only chose from the green and the red. The green and the red. That's what I did. Okay. And remember, you can add 2 animations for 1 picture. That's what I did here. I come to add animation. You can add 2 animations for 1 picture. Okay. Who else again, please? Anastasia, you raise your hand. You raise your hand. Your hand is raised. Yes. Any question, please let me know. Go on, I can hear you. Just go. I am Mika, Anastasia. Okay. Who has issues? Who has something to say or a question to
Can I
ask?
ask another question?
Yeah, ask Ben.
Excuse me, do you have to pick, can you pick the same animation at the same time, or do you have to go, when you pick an animation, when you pick an animation, do you have to pick another animation, or can you just pick a transition?
No, pick another animation. You can't trigger transition. I can only allow the transition to start when I click on it, but I cannot trigger it to another animation. You can't trigger an animation, a transition. Let me say it clearly. You cannot trigger transition. You can only trigger animation. Okay, but you can allow a transition to work after if you have more than 1 slide. So if I create another slide, that's what I did initially, but I stopped. If I create slide 2 or slide 3, I can then do a transition, and then I'll follow from there. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. So I'm waiting for everybody to give me something before I start. Do you have your PowerPoint ready? Every one of you will try it out one by one. Okay. Every one of you will try it one by one. I want to be sure you're ready so that I can stop sharing my screen. Okay, since there's no question, that means you're all ready. So let's say I want to do that on this my Google. Let's say I want to do it on the Google. Okay, I think the Google has opened on Chrome. Okay, see it has opened now, the PowerPoint. You can see it's on my browser now. If you look very well, you will notice it's on a browser. Okay, if you look at it very well, you will notice on a browser. Okay, can you all see it? like a browser page. In short, if you look at it, you think you are on Google websites, but you're not on Google websites. You are just on the what I designed. Can you see it, everybody? If you can see, let me know by you placing a thumbs up. You would think that I have designed Google website, but no, it's just what we did on PowerPoint. You see it? Like a website. So you can even use this to play a prank on somebody. You design Google website like this. You tell somebody, go to Google, and you open the Google page for the person like this. No, the person will think you've opened Google, and is now trying to type. It's not working. Okay, so this is just a template. It's actually not going to, all the links will not work. It's only some of the links that work, the ones I connected. Like now, I cannot type inside. See, I can't type inside this place. It will not work unless I do something else. I can only click on the link, like this link. I can click on this link, Roblox, and to take me to Roblox page. Should I show you? Okay. If I click on Roblox like this page here, you will see what happens. It will take me to Roblox. See it? You see what happened just now? From my browser, from the Google Chrome, I designed. I clicked on the Roblox that is there, and it took me to Roblox page. Okay, and say I'm on Roblox. So that's how it works. That's how it works. So see, I'm still on Roblox. So it's a very wonderful way if you design things on PowerPoint and then you convert it to PDF. Okay, and you can then do that. So the class time is up already. Wow, but I would have loved to start seeing your shared screen. So I'm going to stop sharing mine first. I'm going to stop sharing mine. All right, who is ready to do something? Who's ready to help us out and show me what he has done so far? Okay. Ayomiko, share your screen, please. First of all, first person.
My PowerPoint is not working.
It's not working.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
I can show you. I can show you what happened.
Please show me, please. Miriam, what is happening with yours?
I can show you what is happening. And when I try to click on something, it won't work.
Show me, please. Miriam, what is happening? I see you right there. Mine is not working.
Mine is not working.
What have you been using? Is it the same PowerPoint? Is it just today that it stopped working?
No, it's not that.
It's not working now.
No, it's not that. I can't use it on its own.
Okay. Ayomiko, share your screen, please, so that I see. It's Miriam.
I'm coming.
So Miriam said yours is not working. Who has PowerPoint that is working?
Yeah.
Who has PowerPoint that is working so that I can try you out, just to see whether you've understood today's design. It's a simple thing I just need to do. I will add it to my Google slide now. I'll add what I just did just now to my Google slide. Okay. Okay, so Ayomiko is sharing his screen so I can see what he has done. Okay, Mokwe, your PowerPoint is working out. Good. Okay. All right, so Ayomiko want to just show me something. Show us something. So after which I will allow you do yours. Okay. We have less than 1 minute remaining, everyone. So it seems to be that you have to join back. Okay, so Ayomiko, I can see what's happening. You need to be updated. Yes, it will not work. It will not work. This is the same thing that's happening with Moyo's own. Okay, so I understand, Ayomiko, I understand. But you can use Google Sheets, though. Okay. All right, so please, everybody, I see hands are up. What I would appeal to you is this. Join back, everybody. Yes, Mukwe, I can see your hand is up. Everybody, join back. Time is up already. Join back. Join back, everybody. Yes. So that once you join back, I will allow you to share screen.
Excuse me, Mr. Tony.
Yes, Amarachi.
The PowerPoint I'm using is 2007.
Yes, no problem. There's no problem. Just join back.
I'm using 2010.
Yes, there's no problem.
I'm
Anyone
using
here using?
2010.
I'm using 2016.
Yes, no problem, everybody. Join back with the one you're using. I'll be expecting every one of you so that I can see what you've done so far. Okay. And Tekena, I want to also see your work, Tekena. So get yours ready, get your PowerPoint ready.